Is your head? Is your head? Your healing? Is your healing? Is your head? Your healing?
Hey y'all, so I'm gonna get into this quick story time. So before I get into the meat and potatoes of the actual story, I want to talk about how I got here real quick. So y'all, so I got a like or whatever you want to call it on Facebook dating, right? And so I'm looking at, and the message says, the guy sent the message and it said, "Hey Ebbs, it's been a long time." And then it said, "How are you?" Right? It said, "Hey Ebbs, it's been a long time. How are you?" So I go and I'm like, y'all know with Facebook dating, it shows you the friends that you have in common, right? And here's my thing, y'all. My Facebook has people from all parts of my life on it. So if you know me, then there's probably no reason why we should not have a handful of friends in common, whether it be church, whether it be middle school, whether it be elementary, whether it be high school, college. Like, I have people from all walks of my life on that page, even family members from exes. So it's really just like, what? So I was, at first, y'all, I was like, okay, is this something new? Is this something like where guys are baiting you, like acting like they know you so that you will respond and be like, oh, where do I know you from? Yeah, that's what I thought, y'all, right? That's what I thought. So after about 24, 48 hours, it dawned on me. Because here's the thing, y'all. The guy's name on the app said Bernard. Your girl do not know a Bernard, okay? The only Bernard I know is from Low Down Dirty Shame. Y'all remember that joint? Bernard, that was my shit, right? That's the only Bernard I know, okay? So I'm like, I don't even know a Bernard, right? And I was determined I wasn't falling for the bait. So I just was like, nope. Because also he looked dusty as hell, right? Nope. So fast forward, right? About 24, 48 hours, it hits me. I think I know who that is. I think it's one of my exes. And the crazy part about it is he would definitely not have no friends. Even though we should have some friends in common because he grew up with me. He is the type of guy who would definitely not have any friends in common, where he would not be following other people from our past, right? So anyway, it dawns me. So y'all, let's get into the story. So I reconnected because if I'm keeping it a buck, I didn't even remember homeboy.
To say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Because he was bad as hell, and your girl wasn't bad, so I ain't really know homeboy like that. We reconnected. I want to say, yeah, it was at POF. Girl, I'd never connect with nobody on POF again in my life. I don't even use POF anymore, right? I swear it was POF. But anyway, we reconnected, and we started dating. Again, remember, I didn't know homeboy, right? So one day, well, when he told me some stories, I was able to be like, okay, he not lying that we went to maybe middle school or so or something together. But I ain't really know him like by name or a whole bunch of details about his family life or nothing like that, right? So we started dating. I went to his house one day, right? And I noticed there was an award on the refrigerator for his son. But I noticed that the son's last name wasn't his last name, nor was it the baby mama's last name. So I'm like, something don't seem right here, right? PIF got on duty, y'all. Now, my friends will tell you, I am indeed PIF. What I want to know, I will find out, y'all. But I just really have gotten too busy to be digging in big people's business just for the hell of it. So no one calls me to do that anymore. But it used to be a thing. But also I went through a divorce. So understand that a lot of that came from the divorce, and the abusive ex kind of pulled the PI out of me. But anyway, back into the story. So started doing some research, y'all. Started doing some research. And I realized the son's name on the certificate was actually his last name too. Y'all, according to my research, homeboy was on the SO registry. Baby, y'all, I printed that paper out. I didn't call that guy to warn him enough, and I pulled up. Okay, you need to come outside right now. You need to come outside right now. So he gets in a car, and I said, boom, what's that? You got 5 minutes to explain. 5 minutes. He's like, 5 minutes, that's all you get, right? So he's like, what the fuck, why you looking me up? Blah, 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 blah. You know, he got on the defense real quick, got on the defense, and I tell him, you know what? I said, you had 5 minutes to explain. You're not gonna explain, you get the fuck out of my car. Get the fuck out of my car right now, right? So he gets out of the car. I start to, did I? No. He got out of the car, and I just sat in the car, right? I just sat there. I didn't drive off or anything. And then he ends up coming back out. He gets in the car. Turns out homeboy was like 17 years old. Started messing with some chick that was, I think, 12. Didn't know she was 12. Because that's what everybody's like. All right, I don't know. Didn't know she was 12, right? But because the laws changed, and because of his age, that he was actively at the time working to get off of it, and I guess was hoping that he would get off of it and never have to explain that to me. And he was messing with the road, because your girl was like, boop, 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 boop. Something ain't right here, right? So anyway, y'all, to this day, homeboy has definitely gotten off of the registry. He actually got off of the registry shortly after that. But if we want to keep it a buck, even though he was 17, I don't play that shit. That's something I can't relate to, like ever relate to. And also, y'all, I ain't even gonna hold you. When I told him, I could tell like that broke him, and like just the thought of having to explain such a disgusting act that you did when you was a child. Because like at this time, we were well into our 30s. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, that's like 15 years ago, and I'm having to explain it, and it's affecting me now. But like, that's the consequences behind life decisions. You're like, I got 3 kids that reflect my life decisions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. People often say I'm mean. I tend to feel like sometimes I'm too friendly, because baby, I probably would have responded and just chucked in on him. And I think that again, that was the universe stepping in. That was the universe stepping in. I have been forcing myself not to hoard men, right? And when I say hoard men, I mean like I'll go into these dating apps, and it's like, he's not necessarily a no, he ain't necessarily a yes, and then just not click on him at all. Like, don't X him out and don't check him. And now I've been forcing myself, like, your initial reaction is what your reaction needs to be. Period. So when I didn't know who Bernard was, and I don't play that faking like you know me, I don't play that shit, he got X'd out. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Like, I literally might have screenshot and sent it to one friend and was like, what is this? Is this some new shit? Because I don't know him. I don't know him at all.
Hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
At all. Anyway, anyway, y'all. Oh, to double back on my PI ish, y'all, because again, sadly, your girl does it. I lied. I did do it. Y'all. So I looked him up a little bit, right? It's like, oh, well, now I'm wondering how he's doing, right? Went and looked him up, and homeboy had 3 DV cases in like the last 2 years or so. So again, the protection of it all, because y'all already know. What? There is no way. I don't care how much I like you. Yeah, for real. I don't care how much I like you, but there's no way I'm aligning myself with a man who got a DV record. It's not good for my business. It's not good for my spirit. It's not good for my self-trust. It's just a lot of things not good about that idea. And listen, I ain't want to do the SO offender back then. I ain't doing no SO offender or abuser now at all. I be feeling real sorry for some of the guys too, because sometimes it's not what it seems, but a lot of times it is, right? Sometimes it's not what it seems, but a lot of times it is. So anyway, y'all, that was my story time. I had to like get that up off of me because no, sir, she's not her anymore. She don't live here anymore at all. Get somebody else to do it, because I will not. Until next time, love yourself, protect your energy, and deal with life's bullshit with grace and gratitude.